Who wants to see what I looked like in high school? Hello, friends, enemies, and people who just like to make fun of me. I am going to title this video, White Bitch Storytime. Even though I don't have a lot of high school stories that I can regale you with, I do have a few images of myself when I was in high school and when I was, in my teens, and, there's not a lot, because I grew up in my teens from, 2004 to, 2010. So, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's weird. I would have been 13 in 2004. And I would have been 19 in 2010. That doesn't seem like 6 years, but it is. But yeah, these are my school IDs. I'm not going to show you the pictures yet. But there's a few stories I can tell you from high school. I wasn't hilarious. I wasn't the class clown. I wasn't popular at all. I actually had a rumor going around about me the whole time I was in school that I have not shut up about to anyone who is friends with me. They've heard about it. And it's still very fresh in my mind. And mostly because this is 2016. I graduated in 2010, and in 2015 it was brought up on a Facebook post that, in the comments, some asshole decided to bring it up. The rumor was never true. The rumor was never, valid. It's just that the fact that people are still willing to comment and go that low to bring somebody down is just unbelievable, because this person has a job. This person has a life of their own. Why do they care enough about a high school rumor to bring it up in a comments section on Facebook? But anyway, some of the funny stories that happened to me was, let me tell you the kind of school I went to. First of all, it wasn't a city school, it wasn't a country school. It was a mix of, people that lived in town, people that lived in the country, and people that lived in, not a city, but, not quite a town either. It was, in between. There was a little bit of everything there. Because you also had foreign exchange students, and you had people that transferred from places like Philadelphia, and places that were cities. So, I grew up seeing quite an eclectic mixture of people come through the hallways of Southern Huntington County High School. I'm not going to say have anything about the education I got, because I think your education is something to do with the school you're going to, and something to do with yourself, and how willing you are to learn. But, basically, with any high school, experiences may vary, but generally, we all go through the same shit. At one point, I remember me and my friend, who's my ex-friend now, were running down the hallway, and I was trying to be funny, so my friend's like, "Run, Forrest, run!" And I start skipping and, running like Forrest Gump would, I was, limping or messing up, and I tripped into a row of lockers. I tripped, fell, and, slid down the lockers and sat there. And I don't know if anyone else experiences this. Every time I ask people, they're like, no, that's never happened to me. Have you ever laughed so fucking hard and you're on the ground or you're in a sitting position and you're laughing so fucking hard that you can't get up? You're literally, your laugh is making you so, goofy, and you're shaking from laughing so much. Not shaking, nervously, but, you're going, and your whole body's, shaking. And you can't get up because you're too focused on what was funny to get up. And you keep falling, so you keep laughing more. And needless to say, my teacher was standing there like, "Miss Dunn, get off the floor, we need to go back to class." And I'm just like, I was laughing. And my friend Whitney would not stop fucking laughing, and, it was just a really good time. There were other times where I saw fights, but I never got in any fights. I was literally a lot taller and a lot heavier than most of the girls that were the dramatic people that got into fights. I never really had anything major happen in high school. I never had those, typical, oh, I like this boy, and, he was cute, and I tried to talk to him, and I just went, that. Nothing like that ever happened, because I didn't get nervous. Even if I found someone attractive, I didn't get nervous because I just said, you don't want any part of me because we're two different people. For one, because it usually was the case, like, all I did was find them physically slightly attractive, like, and I knew also that they were a dick. I had seen them do something that was a total fucking dick move. I'm like, one, we're two different kinds of people because you like fishing and hunting and you want some girl that's like wearing cowboy boots and chews snuff just like you do. And then you want someone who's going to put out, which at the time I did not. Once I tell you the rumor that was going around about me, that'll make sense. And like, they were just a dick. Like, I'd see them do things and say things, and I'm like, you're attractive, but you're a fucking asshole. Which is funny, because I grew up to be a lot of an asshole. The rumor that went around about me was that I had committed incest with my sibling. And that literally started as soon as I was in high school. I don't know who started it, I never figured that out. But it followed me the whole time I was in high school, and as I said, even apparently follows me now. But only petty people with small minds. Then, when it was close to graduation, I was shown a forward by one of my friends that was made by my now ex-friend, the one that I said was laughing in the hallway earlier. I was friends with her and her half-sister, and I think it was a combination of them being jealous and them thinking that I thought I was better than them because I didn't do the drugs that they did, I didn't drink like they did, I didn't do the things that they did. And I never thought I was better than anybody, but looking back, I did think that it was stupid, the things that people did, because it seemed so trivial to me because they weren't things I did, so they didn't matter to me. And I was like, that's just dumb, like, why would you do that? Whether I said it to their face or not, it wasn't because I thought I was better than them at all. We're all human, we all make fucking mistakes. But the reason I figured out it was both of them was because the one girl who was capable of taking the picture, who I knew took the picture that was in the forward, like this video if you remember forwards on cell phones. If you don't, then you're probably like 10. And the one that took the picture could not do, or she wasn't very good at spelling long words. And there were really technical language used in it. The younger half-sister was better at spelling. But there was no way she could have gotten a hold of that picture without her older half-sister. They paired up and made this forward going around when I was 19 getting ready to graduate, and thank God one of my friends was actually nice enough to show it to me, or I would have never known. And basically, that was kind of when I stopped trusting this particular person, like either of them, and I didn't really care if they were in my life or not. I still kept up with being friends with them for a little bit, just because, you know, I was bored and needed people to hang out with, but I think in reality, even if I didn't know it at the time, I had no more desire to want to be friends with someone like that anymore, either of them. Now, the next part of this video is when I show you the IDs, and I'm also going to find a picture of me on my Facebook. I'm going to go and show you the first ones that I believe, and you're going to see how different I used to fucking look, okay? This is me. This is from an ID picture, from 2005 and 2006. So I would have been 14 or 15 there. Do you see this? Like, yeah, I stabbed it with a pen at one point. That was, there was a little white spot. But do you see this? This tragedy? This next one is, I'm thinking, from 2007 or 2008. Why? Why did I ever get those glasses? I still have those glasses. Literally, my title of it, LMAO Fatty Me. Like, look how big my fucking head is. My glasses are digging into the side of my face. I look like I'm about to fucking kill everyone. And I look massive compared to how I look now. I mean, look at me. I never wore my hair down. That was how I wore my hair all the time. And the next parts are rather shameful as well. I remember I said this was like 2007 or 2008 probably. The one previous was 2006 to 2005. This is 2000, 2008 and 2009. Yeah, look at my fucking hair in this. Really, Jess? You did not focus? Kind of like me throughout my entire high school experience, ironically. But yeah, I had one of those emo cuts that was like long in the front. It was long right up here, and then in the back it was like spiked. I think I have eyeliner on there. It doesn't want to focus for some ungodly fucking reason. Whatever. This is 2009, 2010 me, and I look high as a kite. This is that period of time when people were going, you should smile, you should put your hair down, you should dress nicer, and my little fucking infant fetus teenage brain went, okay, what the fuck, why not? It's my last year of school, like, whatever. And I did, and I look fucking high as a kite, and I really want to focus in on this one. So I'm gonna try and... Okay. I think we can pretty much all agree that it is a good thing that this Jess died, this Jess died, this Jess died, and that other one. Who were those people? I mean, really. Thank you for watching. As I said, I am going to title this White Bitch Story Time, and I am going to hopefully try putting up more videos. We'll see how that works. Every time I try and do that, it doesn't happen. I record a lot of videos that I don't post because I watch them back later, and I'm like, what the fuck, Jess? What the fuck? So yeah, my entire life is just one long what the fuck. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, night, or whatever, and just stay beautiful.